Okay, looks like we're ready to go. One card on the bottom for Yosef.
Absolutely did.
Misty Rainforest gets cracked. In my mind, these are two excellent decks for this metagame, Breakfast and Mystic Forge. People are probably tired at this point of hearing me say it, but the glacial pace of evolution of the Legacy format continues. And Breakfast and Mystic Forge. Breakfast has been on top for a while in my mind, but Mystic Forge rising to the top. Tezzeret was huge. Urza's Tower, Manifold Key, Shuko on Yosef's side. So both players with a turn 1 mana value artifact. Cavern of Souls. Name Wizard, there's Cephalid Illusionist. Uh-oh.
Sure. Want me to just mill my deck and then you can look through? Or do you want me to go through everything?
You can just mill it.
Okay, sure. Trigger.
Got 5 of them in my hand.
So Cephalid Illusionist with Shuko. Put them together. You can mill your entire library. Narcomoebas enter. We saw one so far. Flashback Dread Return. Thassa's Oracle win the game. That's what the Breakfast deck does. One of the things it does. It looks like we're on the verge of a turn 2 win. Twitch chat getting excited. Or upset. I can't tell. What about oops, chat? Tired of losing on turn 2 every time. Yeah, power creep of Kamigawa block, exactly.
You won't get to know this one card.
All right, so Thassa's Oracle has hit the battlefield. Michael is taking a look through the deck, as he should. And one card left in the library. Harry pointing out that that is smart. Salty says, Breakfast is a nice deck. It's not always turn 2 mill and win, but when it happens, it means OP didn't lock a hand with Counterspell.
And the research is you can play it from your graveyard and discard a card?
Discard a land. As of right now, yeah. If he says I'm a keep, you might catch it.
Okay.
Not sure what they're referring to, but yeah, I think we lost connection for a brief moment there. Not sure what's up. We'll keep an eye on it.
What channel? 97.
All right, Planner Nexus to start the game.
Sure. Wait, Saga is my land? Big on top. Go ahead.
All right, turn 1 Needle on Nomads. Turn 2 Karn. Karn's getting Force of Negation, pitching Narcomoeba. Harry Houdini just gifted a sub. Thank you, Harry. A hype train just started. Enrique just resubbed 24 months at tier 1. Thank you, Enrique. Pew Pew resubbed 29 months at tier 1. Thank you, Pew Pew. Appreciate it.
And get a swamp.
Yeah, sometimes our connection with Twitch is a little bit problematic. Sorry about that, everybody.
Oh, right.
Yes. Yeah, it's like hybrid.
All right, surveilling here, it looks like, is Yosef.
Yeah, go ahead.
Scroll.
You got on top.
I don't know how to use it properly, exactly, but it isn't.
I'll keep that. Draw.
Okay, dumped away a misty rainforest. Here's Nadu. Nothing really to do with it right now. It's not very dangerous at the moment. Urza Saga. The constructs might start marching out from Michael's side. Sometimes the constructs are enough. Okay, another combo card, Cephalid Illusionist. The Cephalid Illusionist won game 1 with Shuko. Michael started this game with a Needle on Nomads and Core. So it might be Shuko in the end again. We're going to have to see how this plays out. If Yosef wins this. Michael makes a construct, the wrong construct token.
Lands on board record right here.
Jerry Dice, thank you for the coffee sub. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you.
Next up, I will flash.
All right, there's another construct. Now Michael will search. These artifact decks tend to have a variety of 0 and 1 mana value tricks up their sleeve.
For which plus metal? Go to 14.
Yes, sir.
Cast Flicker Wisp.
Soul Guy Lantern, that's going to be useful here. In this matchup, that is. I mean, we saw Yosef mill the library and Flashback Dread return in game 1, so. Obviously doesn't do anything against Nadu, but prevents the combo kill.
Yeah, I mean, the energy show is kind of good and all.
Good to go.
Manifold Key is on the board. Nothing really to do with it right now. There's another Urza Saga that could start making some constructs, so Michael's going to have a lot of power on the board on the following turn. Yosef might be running out of time. Windswept Heath getting cracked here. Yosef might need a little bit of help.
Brainstorm is on top. What does this do?
Flash and Snapcaster.
Hype Train complete, level 2. Thank you for the subs, everybody. Who are our Hype Train conductors now? I don't know.
Tap 3, play Flame Banner. I'll draw 2 and deal 5.
So Yosef plays a Narcomoeba, not the most exciting play, obviously. Michael's going to make another construct. Hola in the chat from Neutral Ground Gaming. What's up, Neutral Ground? Urza Saga's ticking up to 3. Yeah, I own 1 Grim Monolith. I think I'm a ways off.
Definitely on 6.
I'm definitely
Another Manifold Key was found, put on the battlefield with Urza Saga. Salty saying, I love so much all decks with Urza Saga plan. You know, Urza Saga is such a like, excellent card, in my opinion. I know it gets a lot of criticism. You should have seen what these people were writing on Twitter when the Saga rules were changed for Final Fantasy. These people were not having it. But anyway, there's a Saga, a favorite card of mine in recent years. And it continues to just, like, provide great gameplay in Legacy.
So how much is this?
This is 14 by itself.
All right, massive attack here with the constructs. Yosef's going to have to start blocking or this game will be over. Link, thank you for the resub with Prime. 3 months. Finally caught a live stream. You have set up a video tutorial. I'm not sure which video tutorial you're talking about, but thank you for the sub.
I'd say 14. This is 14.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, it's 16.
Oh, I'm done.
Yeah.
All right, that is game. Moving on to game 3. Yosef got ran over by constructs.
That's how that works, right? Okay.
Little known ability. Lesser known ability on Manifold Key.
Harry says, I can't believe they didn't ban it about Urza Saga. They got to ban Uro, Harry. Uro's got to go. It's too powerful.
I think you hear what I want to do. Face my fears.
Listen, folks, if they just ban these 13 cards, Legacy will be fixed. Trust me, I know. I looked at the data.
I'm good.
Pew Pew says ban Deadpool. Harry says ban everything. Harry's having a meltdown in the chat. All right, there's a Saga again. Tormod's Crypt. Tormod's Crypt will be useful. Tormod's Crypt, one of those very early Magic cards that has held up. You know, it can be printed into standard. They can throw it in I don't know that they have, or if it would be necessary, but they can put it in a Commander product. It's just like such an excellent card. Do I have a YouTube video how to record a game? I don't have a YouTube video, but we have talked about it quite a bit in our Discord, and there's a thread or whatever in there about that. Slav says ban everything Universes Beyond. Yeah, let's ban all-time bestseller Final Fantasy. That'll fix it. And all-time bestseller Lord of the Rings. That'll fix everything. Let's just ban the most popular stuff. All right, there's a Saga.
I'm going to consign that trick.
Ooh, consign on the Urza Saga, getting the construct ability trigger. Getting a little funky here. All right, so this Saga cannot make constructs, but it is still Chapter 2. That's how that works. Glaring Fleshraker. It's getting Force, pitching Force of Negation. That's a card you want to counter. The Glaring Fleshraker can do a lot of damage. If you been watching Legacy over the past year and a half, you're aware.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, crap. I still had the overlay. Obviously, there is no needle on the board right now. Sorry about that. I removed it.
I'll make a construct. You got it.
Okay, in response to the Saga search, Yosef is going to make a construct. Heads up here, knows that a needle could be found, shutting off Urza Saga potentially. So, a kind of sad 1-1 construct on Yosef's side. And let's see what Michael finds. Yosef's Urza Saga could potentially find Shuko.
For some reason, you always beat me. You must have figured it out.
Strand, yeah, sure. Mystic, the last Aether Vial again, right? And Wasteland. Okay.
I'm gonna take a solitude.
Yeah, you're playing it right.
I agree, Solitude.
But this is definitely my pitch.
Okay, the voice was really low, so I'll repeat. Needle is on Shuko, which is, I stopped talking for a moment so that we can hear what was said, which was probably what Yosef was going to look for here. So that's a great play from Michael.
I almost say
LT saying this is an interesting matchup. I wonder who's actually favored. Yeah, I was thinking about that as we were getting started. This matchup feels close in my mind. I have not played the matchup myself. I haven't even played as either of these decks, but yeah, I don't know. Harry Houdini, who knows a bit about breakfast, says breakfast is favored. What do you think, people of the chat, people of the YouTube comments? Which of these decks is favored in this matchup? Manifold Key, using the floating mana from Urza Saga. Another Urza Saga was played on Michael's side. Harry is a deck expert. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. All right, Urza Saga will search now for Yosef. Twitch chat seems to think that breakfast is favored. Hank Mike thinks so. Jerry Dice thinks so.
name Urza Saga.
All right, so now Urza Saga was named by Needle on Yosef's side. So Shuko and Saga are shut off as Yosef arrives in the chat. Harry says, I have spreadsheets for this sort of thing. All right, Harry, keep us posted on the spreadsheets. If anything goes above 53% win rate and 16% of the meta, let us know, and we will sound the alarm on Twitter. I'll write 6 paragraphs on Reddit immediately.
That's the only
There isn't time to waste. Dismember on a construct. It's going to cost some life. Phyrexian mana, everybody.
Oh, 6. Yes, you're right.
One of my favorite things is the concept of an emergency ban. Like, it's an emergency. It's an emergency. Yeah. Urza's Workshop. I love this card.
Okay.
All right, firing off Force of Will immediately on Mystic Forge. Usually a pretty good idea to counter the card that your opponent's deck is named after. Maybe not when it's Delver, but you get the idea. Tamio.
Yep, I'm at 10.
And I'll pass.
Tamio still a part of this, big part of this metagame. See it a lot on Legacy tables. And Urza Saga is reaching Chapter 3. Michael's just going to float a mana and search.
Like this. Cast Prime of Thing Battle. Yep.
All right, Soul Guy Lantern. Some more insurance against the graveyard combo part of this breakfast deck. Cephalid Illusionist will be exiled. We have both Tormod's Crypt and Soul Guy Lantern available now. It seems like it'll be pretty hard for Yosef to combo as of right now. At least with the Dread Return, Thassa's Oracle plan.
15, I go to 11. Yep.
Okay, Soul Guy Lantern was actually sacked. Okay. Draw a card. Well, fair enough. We do have the Tormod script on the board. I thought maybe Michael was going to keep both around for insurance, but just going to stick with the Tormod script. Fair enough. Looks like Michael's hand has Voltaic Key, maybe Karn, maybe Tezzeret? Grim Monolith. With the Manifold Key, this can make quite a bit of mana.
I don't need to read, I'm sorry.
Tezzeret, Cruel Captain. Very cool card from Edge of Eternities. I'm a fan. It's had an impact on Legacy. A couple of weeks ago, it feels like I asked this very chat in YouTube comment section which cards from Edge of Eternities are going to be impactful or whatever, and people were like, nothing, the set is trash. Here's Tezzeret. That's not really what they said, but it's funnier that way.
3, go to 9.
I lied. 7. Here's Karn. Karn, the great creator. Thanks a lot, War of the Spark. Right, chat? Ruined everything.
Yeah.
Karn, the great creator, one of the most fantastic cards in Legacy. I feel this card creates some really cool gameplay. And I'm just a fan of the colorless planeswalkers, I guess. I love Karn as a character, too. Who's with me? I love Karn. Give us more Karn cards. All right, minusing Karn here. Michael looking through the sideboard. Harry says I'm on my own. All right. I guess Harry doesn't remember the Wrath cycle.
So, use the one to cast.
Okay, Voltaic Key, Ensnaring Bridge is in hand. There's Ensnaring Bridge. That's going to shut down the offense on Yosef's side as far as attackers.
6.
Purple hoping for Ensnaring Bridge to be legal in Standard again. Ooh, that feels iffy. I don't know if that'll happen. Serenity. Well, might have to do something about that.
Also, to make a whatever, it's fine.
Serenity is going to blow up everything, chat. Pokimoki says, well, have the turntables. Exactly.
Is it triggered? Like, it is triggered.
Did they test Serenity for 1v1? Does anybody know? That card feels like it was not tested. It feels like a commander card. They put Serenity in Standard? They don't know what they're doing. Yeah, Portable Hole might... I mean, if... Okay, Tezzeret plus... Harry's saying Portable Hole would be pretty good here. It would. If you're rooting for Mystic Forge, you're hoping for a Portable Hole, Retrieval Karn. Get rid of the Serenity. The Serenity needs to be removed right now, or it will blow up everything. Yeah, Yosef will lose the clue. Yeah. Devastating. This Serenity might be a punt. You're going to lose the clue. LT says, isn't there some golem they play that kills permanents? I don't know which golem that would be. Okay, Tezzeret minusing first. So Tezzeret can look for basically an Urza Saga tier card. Lotus Petal, okay. Ooh, we might be setting up the Portable Hole here. It's happening, everybody. Karn has minus. We are officially looking through the sideboard for something. Portable hole. Twitch chat called it. Sack the pedal, cast the portable hole. Yosef needs to counter this. All right, Serenity is hit. Yeah, looks like Tezzeret triggers are getting missed here. Ouch. There's a lot going on this board.
Go to ring more because you did from this two. Unless you're gonna go digging more. In your
Oh, Meteor Golem. Yeah, does anyone play that? I don't know. Outside of Commander? I honestly don't know.
When you do that, unless you're putting a miracle card on top, you'd rather do that.
All right, so a little confusing, but the portable hole has removed the Serenity. Serenity's actually exiled right now. The Tezzeret triggers are getting missed here. If you're rooting for Mystic Forge, you're hoping that doesn't matter too much. Using keys, Michael's making a bunch of mana. Karn dies for some reason. Oh, okay. Replacement Karn, legendary rule.
Gives you a better. I was just trying to play around like possibly. Yeah, exactly. There's no way for you to make you shuffle during my turn. No, not in like
So with Karn, Ensnaring Bridge, Portable Hole, removing the Serenity, Tormod's Crypt on the board. Things are looking pretty good for Michael here.
Yeah, maybe you're right. It's a pretty small thing, and like it's not gonna matter in a lot.
All right, Mystic Forge grabbed out of the sideboard with the new Karn.
One thing I gotta get into my head is that the value of each of these cards is significantly higher than what I'm used to. Right? Like there's very few dead cards that do nothing because everything is so strong.
Passing it back to Yosef, who obviously sees a lot of stuff on the other side of the board. Tamio can continue attacking, making clues, but with only one card in hand from Michael, it's going to be hard to swing for lethal in this game.
I thought I had the setup, but then
Shuko is shut off, so can't equip Tamio, and yeah, this is going to be tough.
I drew one card later. It was like
Brainstorm happening here. I think the advantage bar is quite a bit over to the left right now. Nadu plus Nomads and Core, though, we could potentially see this game unravel for Michael. Potentially.
it's one of my favorite dilemmas.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Like, even walking into control deck, kill stuff, fail that, cast big game ender.
Yosef wrapped up in this brainstorm. The portable hole getting destroyed somehow could also unlock some big plays for Yosef. Prismatic Ending to remove it might not be the best because Karn can buy it back. We'll see. So now Tamio will become a Planeswalker. Actually, you know, Tamio Ultimate could potentially win Yosef the game, but that's going to take some time. Time that Yosef might not have. Mystic Forge is in hand now for Michael. Michael, on the following turn, could potentially set up some, like, crazy, you know, sequences where we just Flesh Raker Yosef out of the game or something like that. I don't feel like this game will last long enough for Tamio to ultimate, but we'll see. Lord hoping for a second Serenity off the top rope. Another Brainstorm. All right, spending some time cantripping, but would probably rather be doing something more effective here. There are some permanents on the board that need to be removed. Tormod's Crypt is really holding Yosef hostage too. I mean, I'm trying to think what like sequence of plays on the following turn Yosef could even do, but All right, Michael's untapping. We might see a wild turn here for Michael. Plays an Urza Saga. That's already a good start. My feeling is we may not even see this Urza Saga reach Chapter 3 as well. LTC, this game is a good example of why I'm not sure this matchup is great for breakfast. Feels like especially game 2 and 3, the disruption from Mystic Forge might be too much. Yeah, the Mystic Forge deck just carries a lot of built-in combo disruption pieces. All right, Karn finds Lattice. Cast Lattice. I didn't even get around to mentioning Lattice yet, but that is obviously something that Michael can do. Still missing those Tezzeret triggers. Now Mystic Forge.
Make 2 mana. Use the one floating to.
Untapping Monolith with Manifold Key.
There's a bunch of triggers that I missed on that thing.
All right, Flute is on Force of Will. The needles are still there. We don't have enough room on the overlay.
Dice as well.
All right, Urza Saga for Yosef. Now, for anyone new around here or has not seen this before, Mycosynth Lattice makes all spells and permanents and everything artifacts and colorless, and Karn takes away abilities of artifacts on your opponent's side. So nothing on Yosef's side can be activated. Can't tap lands for mana. Can't really do a whole lot. Usually the only thing you can really still do under a Karn Lattice lock is attack. Usually. Generally speaking. You can't cast Force of Vigor if you have it, for example, because everything is colorless. There are not a lot of meaningful game actions you can take under Karn Lattice lock. And with Ensnaring Bridge on the other side of the board right now, it's not looking good for Yosef at all. Here's Kozilek's Command.
Draw and make 7 guys. Yeah, he's put a dice for 7 on there.
So you made 8 mana from this, and then you tap these 2.
Yeah, so that was 9. So it's
Okay.
it's Kozilek's Command for 7.
Okay.
We are watching a win a duel competitive tournament right now. And based on the board we're seeing, we can only guess that Yosef is playing for a draw, which is 1 point. All right, time in the round just called. So Yosef is playing for a draw. There are no outs for Yosef. There's no chance of Yosef winning game 3. But a loss is 0 points. So Yosef trying to hang in there. Michael has to close this out, or it will be a draw. We are now in time.
Trigger, you take 2.
Take 1 from the thing entering.
You take 2 because the one that comes.
All right, Glaring Fleshrakers are arriving now.
So you on fast, this comes in, we get a Eldrazi slot, I take 1. Then this enters, I take 1.
All right, this is turn 1 of extra turns. As I mentioned, Yosef can't really do a whole lot. Yosef's Urza Sagas can search, though, on Chapter 3, which is mildly interesting.
Three.
Airship Bishop saying I'd be surprised if Forge can't close this out in turns. I mean, with 2 Flash Strikers on the board right now, if you're rooting for Mystic Forge, it's looking pretty good.
Okay, so we're gonna trigger.
Ugin, I have the Storms, Exile Tamio.
You take 4 from the flash records.
Okay.
Sorry, timer.
Great point by the chat. Kane pointing out that Ugin cannot legally target anything. Great point.
0.
That's a great catch right there.
Take 4.
As you can see, Michael's got a really complex board here. There have been a lot of Tezzeret triggers missed. And you know, there's a crowd of people IRL standing around watching this match right now. And there's the 90s MTG camera, which, I'll be honest, is a little intimidating sometimes. People get a little nervous, so mistakes get made sometimes.
Use 1 life. Nice.
Super, I believe, is Michael in the chat. I was also in time. I just didn't want to deal with Tezzeret. Okay. All right, showing the Kozilek's command, and as chat pointed out, it was looking pretty good for Mystic Forge. Looks like Michael got it. GG's.
Not to be that guy again, but just put your result in when you're ready.
And there's me yelling at people to put the result in. It was caught on tape.